Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Well, today I wanted to do a tag, the Crazy for Foundations tag. So if you guys want to see this tag, just keep on watching. Okay, so let's get started. There's about 10 questions. The first one is, how many foundations do you have? So I believe I have 34. I went ahead and did my Spanish video aside, and that was the first one I did. So I counted 34, so let's go ahead and count again. I'm gonna go ahead and place them here in this little bag so we can go ahead and count. So there's 1, the Kat Von D, 2, Maybelline,
2 Phase 3, 4, Bishu, 5, CoverGirl, 6, L'Oreal, 7, Marc Jacobs, 8, Clinique, 9, It Cosmetics, 10, Becca, 11, Becca.
Two, 33, and 34. So yeah, I counted correctly with my Spanish video and I have about 34 foundations in my collection. The next question is, what is your favorite foundation? And I actually have 2. I actually have a higher end foundation that I like, and I have a low cost. The first one that I would say I've been loving the most right now is it's actually this one here, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in the color Desert Sand. So this has to be the #1 foundation that I love right now. For higher end, I've been liking the Becca, and this is actually the Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream Foundation in the color Olive. I rely on this for like all day wear, and it's just amazing. It has good coverage. And it's about like $44, so I can say that these 2 have been my best foundations at the moment right now. Question number 3, what foundation do you regret buying? 2 foundations that I regret buying have been the L'Oreal Miracle Blur. This foundation, I just don't like that it leaves it looks good at first, but then like throughout the day I look so oily and greasy and yucky, and I just don't like the feeling on this. I used it twice, and I've been trying to reuse it here and there, and it just doesn't work. I just don't like it on my skin. It just doesn't, it doesn't fit my skin. The next one is the CoverGirl Whipped Cream Foundation, and this I just don't like that it oxidates, and I just have like, it has almost the same issue with this. I have the same issue with this one. It just makes me super oily throughout the day, and I just don't like that. So I do regret buying these. Next question is, what foundation is the most expensive? The most expensive foundation that I have, I'm gonna take a guess on this one because I'm not too sure the prices on my foundations, but I think it has to be either the Becca, the Marc Jacobs, or the Urban Decay, or even the Kat Von D. I'm not sure how much that one is retails for, but it has to be one of these 4. It has to be one of these 4, either the Marc Jacobs, Urban Decay, Becca, or the Kat Von D. I'll go ahead and put the name here. The next question is, what foundation is the least expensive? For least expensive, I would say has to be between these 2 here, either the Bishu Long Range Foundation or the Maybelline Fit Me. This one cost about 50 pesos, which is almost like $4, I think. And this one's the Maybelline Fit Me, which is around the same price, $4 to $5. I think 5. But I'll also go ahead and put it here so you guys know which one is the least expensive. But I think it's either one of these 2. What foundation you hardly use or never use? I would have to go back to that question where I regret buying. I think I would have to be either this one, the CoverGirl, the Miracle Blur, because I just don't like these foundations. I just regret buying them, and I just never use these. I think another one that I have to mention is the Mally Face Defender Cream Foundation. It's not that I don't like it, I just don't tend to use it, and it's like super full, and I just don't know why I don't use it, but these are the 3 that I never or rarely use. The next question is, what foundation do you have that it has maximum coverage? The Becca has actually a good coverage. Like I said, it has maximum coverage, but I think the winning one out of all the foundations I have is the Kat Von D, the Lock It Tattoo foundation. Obviously, most of you may know that this foundation covers tattoos. It does great with covering anything you want. It does feel heavy on the face, and something that I don't like about this is that it's hard to find your shade. I think she came out with a new foundation, so I've been wanting to try it. I don't have it, but yeah, I think this is the one that wins the maximum coverage. Next question is, which foundation has the natural finish? I would have to say that for a higher end, it would have to be the Too Faced, the Born This Way. It covers well. And one thing about it is that I can't rely on it to stay put throughout the day. It's just so natural that it won't do good with my skin. Being oily, it won't last. So that's only the bad part about it, but it does cover well, it feels lightweight, and it looks super natural. I think for low cost, I would have to say the Maybelline, the Fit Me. I like the way it looks super natural, or yeah, I think that's the one that I would say that looks more natural out of what I have here, out of low cost. Question number 9, first foundation you used. I would have to say it was from the brand CoverGirl. I did start using makeup when I was like 15. I started using powder, and then little by little I started grabbing my mom's foundation, and the one she used to use was actually this one from CoverGirl. It's actually called the Clean Oily Skin Matte Foundation. I don't know if they still have it around, but it looked like something like this. I think I think it was blue or green, I'm not too sure, but it was one of these, and I used it for many years, and then I stopped using it, went back to powder, and then I started again. My skin wasn't that bad, so obviously I was 15, yeah, so that was my first foundation, and I still like it. I still think that CoverGirl did an awesome job with different ones, like this one here, which I finished. As you can see, almost done with it. But last question is, which foundation has the best packaging? In my opinion, from the ones I have, I feel that Marc Jacobs foundation looks super classy. I like this on my vanity. I like the way it has a pump, super easy to use and convenient, super classy. But I do have to give Clinique credit. Or this L'Oreal too is very nice and classy. I like I don't know, I like this a lot too. But I have to give Clinique some credit. I love the applicator on this foundation. Super easy to use. And this is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer Foundation. Super easy, it has good coverage, and I just have to give it credit as well. Yeah guys, that is basically it. This is my tag. Hopefully you guys like this tag and give it a thumbs up. And yeah, I hope you guys like it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.